Hello and welcome back to the studio. Yeah. What is going on? Oh my god, it feels so good to be back in the chair. I've got a little bit of a new setup going on. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah. Let's get it. Oh my god, I forgot the most important part. Okay, it's not the most important, but the on-air button. The on-air button, baby. Because we are on air. Actually, we're not technically yet. But anyways, wanted to show you guys my outfit. This is a shirt I've had since grade like 8, possibly. No, probably not that young, but like grade 9, literally just a year older. Yeah, grade 9. These are biker shorts. Cute. I just kind of tied it up at the front. It's super long, super cute. I used to always wear this shirt. I cut it up. I don't remember where I got it from, but I always used to wear it. And because the American flag is on it, and today is July 4th, I thought, let's honor the time that could have been American. But instead, 9/11 happened. My parents got scared. And we moved out to Canada instead. Peace, baby. Peace. Anyways, yeah. Let's get started. I've got so much to tell you guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? I've got so much energy. This is weird. Okay. All right. Hello, my little chicken nuggets. Also, happy 4th of July to my Americans. I just needed a deep breath there. Let me get comfortable. As you guys know, I'm not comfortable until I'm like sitting, not like a proper lady, but anyways. Yeah. What is going on? This is like, okay, there we go. What's going on? I look so pale if you're watching this on YouTube. Sorry. Actually, I'm not going to say sorry for being so fucking pale, okay? I know it's weird for Brazilian to be this pale, but I'm pale. What can you say? I've got some Dutch blood and German somewhere down the line. But then you got like native Brazilian. I don't know, okay? We're just gonna go with it. Yeah, hi. I honestly haven't recorded an episode in a while. It's July 4th right now, so I'm wearing this shirt that says born wild and free, and then like the American flag on it. I thought, why not? And I'm wearing biker shorts. First time this summer. It's summer. It's not like insanely hot out here either. Like the weather is pretty mild. It's never too cold nor ever too hot. But then again, like we just kind of genuinely started summer. But you guys, as you know, if you watched any of the earlier episodes, or maybe you haven't, but I went on a trip to the Rockies, to the Canadian Rockies, baby, for the July 1st weekend. Happy Canada Day. Yeah. I'm like being kind of weird and wonky. I think it's just because I'm excited to like be here with you and like hee. But yeah, it was super fun. Like I didn't expect to have that much fun. Like who knew leaving your house, seeing nature and meeting a bunch of new people would be so fantastic. Who would have thought? But yeah, I didn't know, I didn't really have high expectations. I just knew I wanted to see mountains. I was going to hang out with my coworker / friend, like obviously she's my friend. And I knew it was going to be good and fun and fresh. But I didn't think I'd meet such amazing people. Like, It was funny. I was like literally the non-fob there. If that's kind of mean, I'm sorry. I technically am a fob. I was not born in Canada. But because I'm so Canadianized, like I've lived here since I was 5, I basically am Canadian. So like there was one night that we were doing s'mores and our tour guide was like, "Has anyone done s'mores before?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah!" Like my trailer trash ass, of course I put my hand up. Are you fucking kidding me? And yeah, and then I like taught them how to do s'mores. It was fun. It was great. People roasted the shit out of their s'mores. There was this one girl who was like, I mean, she must have come later because I just explained it at first. But I was like, if it does catch on fire, which is okay, just kind of blow it out. And she was like swinging it around, not knowing what to do. And then like the boys were just too cool for s'mores, you know, except for the one Colombian guy. Fucking weirdo. I mean, like at first, I caught him staring. Well, duh. But yeah, he was just kind of like staring at me. And I was just like, okay, like he's kind of cute, but like not really my type. Like, you know, didn't really think much of it. But like I saw him flirting with like way too many girls and I'm just like, ew. Nor. And then we like roomed up with 2 other girls because it was like 4 people in each room because 2 double beds. And one of the other girls, one of them has a boyfriend and the other one, she's Swiss French hottie, and he was like flirting with her. They eventually like sat together on the bus, but I think she was also feeling the kind of same thing, like, ooh, he's cute but like too fucking flirty with other girls, you know. And like, this ain't no competition, baby. If I ain't number 1, you can get the fuck out of my face, you know. Sorry, that's just how I roll. Like, why am I competing for your lust, love, whatever it is? Like, absolutely not. Nor, babes. Nor. But yeah, I met a lot of other people too who were contenders, you know. Let's just say I had like 3 mini crushes. I'm a Pisces. I can't help it. I'm always gonna have crushes. Duh. And I'm never gonna forget you. Duh. I mean, I'll like forget you, but like sometimes I'll like reminisce and I'll be like, huh. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I didn't really flirt as much. It was more of like a friendly thing. Like I don't think there were any couples, and if there were, like literally way over my head. But yeah, like I don't know, we kind of started forming like a nice little group. And there were like some older people, which I really loved because I thought it was going to be like a lot of younger kids, but no, like there were people in like a master's program, their MBA. So they were a little bit older. And some people were like married. We had families on there, a lot of Brazilians, which was really nice. Yeah, it was just so much fun. Like, who would have thought? But yeah, our tour guide was so nice. I absolutely loved it. So the first night, we went to like this cabin in the middle of BC, like surrounded by mountains. So it's like Michael Wiegler, I want to say, cabins. I don't know. Some guy came here in the 50s, just like bought a huge plot of land near the mountains and started helicopter skiing. Fuck yeah, dude. So yeah, we were there. It was like a luxury cabin. I wouldn't say heavy on the luxury. Maybe a few cabins, not ours. It was nice. Of course, it was nice. I wouldn't say luxury, though. But yeah. It's funny because a friend that I went with, she, I guess I'll get there. And I don't know if this is mean or not. But she was like, yeah, like, these people are, like, super bougie. Like, she was talking about someone else, like, sometime during the trip. And I'm like when I got to witness, I'm like, this is bougie, girl. This is what? Girl. Girl. I don't know if it's because I grew up with certain experiences. My parents were not affluent at all, but I had the privilege of like knowing certain people, having the privilege to go certain places. So, yeah. I can be a bougie bitch when I want to, or when the moment is there. I don't mind simplicity. I'm very much okay with not luxurious things, but yeah, I mean, I'm comfortable in both. I'm fine. But yeah. So yeah, really nice cabins. Had so much fun. The views were gorgeous. Got to know my 2 other roomies, and it was a really nice time. We were just kind of getting to know each other, getting lost in the woods. It was nice, taking a lot of pictures. And then the second night we stayed at like I think it was like travel lodge, but we went swimming, which was really fun. They had a slide. And these like teenage boys kept like ruining all the fun because they all went down the slide together. Like, ugh. Yeah, ew. Anyways, like they're gonna break the slide or they're gonna like literally seriously hurt themselves. Like it's just like the immaturity level is there. It's very low, or I guess high on the immaturity level. Like, it's just like, bro. Like, do you not think about the consequences? I mean, I guess not. Like, when you're a teenager, you really don't. Although I always kind of did. I always thought about the consequences. I always thought about, like, what will happen if I do this, Like, I don't just do things blindly and say, fuck it. Like, no. I grew up with immigrant parents, so they always said, be careful what the fuck you do, because if you ever go to jail, you get deported, bitch. Be careful. So I always was like, oh shit, like I cannot go to jail. I cannot steal. I cannot beat someone up. Like, no. That was always like a big no for me. So I always thought about the consequences, but I find that like so many kids, and I mean like younger people, like teenagers or so, they just do things without any consequences. They don't think consequences are going to get to them. But then again, I did honestly at that age in like high school think like the world is my oyster. Like I can do anything and everything. Oh boy. Did a rude awakening happen. But anyways, yeah, immature boys. But there were like a few good older yummy boys. That's all I'll say. I did kind of have a crush on this one guy. I DM'd him after. I don't know if he's watching this. If you are, hi, hello. Can't believe you're listening to this, but I also don't care. I think you're cute. You're a tad bit younger than me, but I think you're cute. Let's hang. Hit me up. He's also like a content creator. I don't know. I find that like I get along with other content creators. Like it's just like a shared passion, right? So yeah, it was pretty cool. And we have a sticker collection. We were like showing each other our stickers. It was super what's a word? Like friendly, just platonic. That's the word I'm looking for. It was super platonic, but like the vibes were there. Like you could tell that we were kind of like he over each other, but not like blatantly he. It was just more of like a respectful he. But yeah, if you want to travel some more and get more stickers for your skateboard and my laptop, hit me up. You have my number. You've been in my DMs. You know what to do. Ugh. This is me. This is how I tell people I like them. It's on the podcast. If they listen to it, they'll know. If they never listen to it, they'll never know. Because I don't know, I just hate rejection, and I've gotten rejected so many times in my life before. Even the rejection of like trying it out and it not working out, like it still hurts. So for me, I'd rather just skip all that bullshit And it's like, if you're not 100% in it to win it, baby, then like, let's just not, you know? I'm either all in or not at all. There's no in between. But yeah, it was a fun trip. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was like the best trip of my life. And I've had a lot of good trips. I mean, I find that like every trip I go to is really nice and really fun and fresh. But this one was different. Like, I made a vow to myself to not smoke. I'd only smoked, like, sure, like, I am sober ish. Like, I'm technically not a stoner anymore. Like, I kind of clickbait a bit, not gonna lie. I've like smoked in June. I smoked two times, and I smoked yesterday with the new roomie. And I'm not planning on smoking again tonight. Like, it's just like one of those things where it's just like a once in a while type of thing. Like, that's just not me anymore, you know, just smoking all the time. Like, no. So, yeah. It was very different because I'd made a vow to myself that like, I'm not going to smoke. I'm going to be alert. I'm going to have fun. And I don't also want to be going through the emotions and the side effects of quitting, you know, like I didn't want to do that to myself. And nobody there even smoked or drank for that. Like, not at all. So I'm glad I didn't. But yeah, there was actually, I think it was the last night oh my God, the last night was the best night ever. So because we had already kind of formed this group of friends, I missed them already. Like, it was so hard to leave, but it was like a good group of us. Like, I want to say like maybe 10 or so. And there was a bus of 52 people. So yeah, it was nice. We were up late at night because we had done like the s'mores the last night, and then everyone kind of went to their, like, we all hanged around a bit, talked, and then people went off to their rooms, did whatever they had to, and then me and like our group, we started playing tag. Like, it literally felt like we were kids again, and it was just so much fun. And then we still wanted to play and hang out with each other because it was the last night. So then we started playing like trivia games. We played Atlas, so it's like a game of naming countries. We'll go like A, B, C, or like we start off at A and then the last letter of the country's name. So like Canada, A again. So you have to come up with like another country, or not only countries, just like country, city, places. Like, there were rules and all that. But yeah, it was super fun. And yeah. And we were just like laughing, just having a good old time around the fire. I mean, I think the fire had been put out at that time. But yeah, it was just such good memories. Even just being on the bus, and oh my God, the bus broke down. The bus broke down. And because I live on an island, I missed my ferry. And I had to stay an extra night in Vancouver. Which, I mean, like, I don't mind. But, like, because I was just so tired. So tired. Because every day we went to bed at, like, 2. Because we're, like, talking, we're hanging out, we're laughing, we're girlies, we're girling it up. And we would wake up early because we're girls. We need to get ready. At least I woke up that early. And I like to shower morning and night. I'm just extra that way. Also, like, you're on a bus, you get stinky. Like, I'm not trying to be extra stinky, you know? I want to be nice, clean, and fresh. So, yeah, the last day. At first, when we were leaving the hotel, bus wasn't really working. But they got it to run. And then we went all the way to Kamloops, BC. So we started off in Alberta. And then we went all the way to Kamloops. Bus broke down again when it stopped. So every time the bus stops, it breaks down. But he's like, we're just going to keep going. The bus was going. And then out in the middle of absolutely nowhereville, bus breaks down on the side of the highway. And we're waiting for like 5-6 hours or so. We made the most of it, though. We were playing Uno. We were just talking. We were canceling flights, canceling bookings, canceling ferries, finding a place. Like, it was a little hectic, but also kind of fun. And then there was this lady. Oh my God. Let me tell you about Karen. Karen from the South and her little family. So this bitch, this woman was so fucking miserable. So right when she got on the bus, she already had an attitude. Always did. I don't think she ever dropped the fucking attitude. I feel so sorry for her kids and husband. Like, you could tell this lady was a narcissist. I could see it in the kids' faces when she talked, because I had that same fucking face growing up. Like, it's just like, get over yourself, find a fucking solution, make it better on your own, you know? Like, it's just like, ugh. Anyways, I just feel sorry for the husband. Like, he was just calm, just so fucking calm up until the last moment where he was just like, I'm done with this shit. I highly doubt that relationship's gonna last. But anyways, yeah. Right, the first day, like, we were there waiting in line, waiting for the bus. We had met at Canada Place in Vancouver, and because that's like where all the tours meet up. And this lady comes at, hi, yes, it's me and 4 other people. And like gives the name and is just already rude from the start. Gets on the bus. Nobody is allowed to go in front of her. If you're not physically in front of her, you're not allowed to go in front of her. She'll literally yell at you. Like, sis, I need to fucking pee. Move! Sorry if that just like bursted your eardrum or you got scared. But move. Like, fucking move. Like, just shut the fuck up. Stop being so fucking miserable. Enjoy your time. Like, sis, it's never that serious. She, like, yelled at my 2 other Brazilian friends. These 2 girls that I met. Like, I wouldn't say, like, we're friends, but, like, I would talk to them here and there. They're, like, super sweet. And they yelled at them. And I was like, this is beef. And oh my God, okay, so they had yelled at them. I didn't realize it was them. I just heard her yell because, okay, there was this one stop. We could only be there for 20 minutes. And the lineup for the bathroom was 20 minutes already because the other bus had already gone there and the girls' lineup was massive. So it's like, if you guys need a pee, go now. Like, get up and go. Did this lady let us go? Of course not. Did she have to go to the washroom? Of course not. Fucking narcissist. Anyways, that's not why she's a narcissist. There are many, many, many things that I will tell you why. But, yeah. And I hear her yelling, just wait your turn. And then I said, damn, that woman is so miserable. And she for sure heard me because as I was getting off the bus, she turned around, looked at me, and just gave me a dirty look like she wanted to beat me up. Bitch, try me. I would love to beat a bitch up. Especially an older bitch. Like, she was definitely in her 40-something. Like, what, Karen? What? What do you want? Like, I remember before, like, whenever, like, older women piss me off, I'd be like, I'll just say I'm younger than 18 so they can catch a charge. But now I'm, like, ready. I'm fucking ready. Bitch, I'm strong. I wouldn't actually beat someone up. I think that's, like, super low class and disgusting. But, like, words hurt, you know? Like, I will literally drag you through the mud, through the desert, through the deep ocean sea. Okay. But, yeah. Like, Karen, fucking try me. Try me, Karen. Like, no. I am extremely nice and extremely mean. There is no in between. And you will, like, I don't know if you guys have picked up on that, but, like, people around me do usually pick that up. Because I'm, like, super nice when I first meet them. But I'm not always nice. Cross one motherfucking boundary and you will see it. Not right away. Like, I definitely have compassion and I know how to, like, deliver. But if you try me, you don't want to try me, is all I'm saying. But yeah. I casually look outside to see the neighbor that I wanted to fight not that long ago. If you know, you know. But, yeah. Like, fucking Karen. And then I was in the washroom, and then the Brazilian girls were telling me. And I'm like, stop. And then I told them that, like, she gave me a dirty look. And then later on, the last day when we got stranded, we were taking our luggages out of one bus to move to the other. And this lady and her husband were, like, I guess helping other people get their luggages. But, like, we didn't know that. So my friend who I was with saw her luggage up there. And they also have one red luggage. So she's like, oh shit, they probably think it's mine. So she went up there to go grab it. And the lady, like, screamed at her. Of course, she's a Karen. But she's like, excuse me, like, we're just helping. And she's like, oh, sorry, like, I didn't know that. Like, I was just trying to grab my bag. And she went to go grab it. And then she's like, oh, I'm never helping these people ever again. Like, this is what we get for helping. And then she, like, kind of shoved her bag. And, like, we're on the side of the fucking highway. You stupid, see you next Tuesday. And you're about to push my very light friend who would get swooped the fuck away. Like, are you on crack, Karen? Like, what is going on? Are you, like, how can people be so malicious? Like, are you, I can't even. But then, yeah, the Brazilian girls all witnessed that. So while we were, like, moving our luggages, they told me about it. And I'm like, yeah, I freaking heard that. And then my friend told me about it again on the bus. Like, and then we were kind of just joking around. Like, how long do you think they'll last? And the girls were like, yo, the husband had said nothing all this trip. But as soon as she did that, like, push the luggage, he was fed up with her. Like, he just walked away, ignored her, like, did not want anything to do with her. And I'm like, And then, after the whole bathroom point, so this was before we got stranded, when she, like, gave me the dirty look, we were talking about it on the bus the whole time. Well, not specifically about that, but, like, about narcissists and, like, why people don't leave their partners, because sometimes there's no prenup. And of course a narcissist is going to try to do everything to take away something from a person, including full custody, including all the assets. Like, obviously they're narcissists. Of course they're going to go out of their way to do that. They don't think of the bigger picture here. They don't think of the well-being of others other than their own. Like, obviously they're narcissists. So I was just, like, explaining to her all of that. And I'm just like, obviously, like, he's probably still with her because he's scared, or he's gotten too comfortable, or he, like, I don't know. There's so many different reasons. Or he, like, God fucking knows. But dude, wake the fuck up. Like, you deserve better. Like, let miserable Miss Karen be on her own. Like, fuck her. Rebuild yourself. Let her fucking have everything. If you did it once, you could do it again. It's not that big of a fucking deal. You lose your kids, well, good thing is they're old enough to choose. They're old enough to be like, you know what, Mom, you fucking suck. I'm gonna go hang with Dad. And obviously, her being alone with the fucking kids, they already know her true colors. Let me tell you that. They know. Ever since I was young, I always knew. And, like, I'm sorry if my mom is listening to this. Sorry, Mom, but, like, you know this. I always wanted to be with my dad. Like, I was always so much closer with my dad than I was with my mom. Because she said really mean things, and she would just do things that I didn't understand as a kid, and would constantly blame me for things. And it's like, you don't do that to a kid. We've already had this conversation with her, but I'm just kind of telling you guys. And I always knew, like, if my parents ever split up, I'm gonna live with my dad, and I'll see my mom once in a while. But, like, that's about it. So kids are old enough. Ever since I was literally, like, a tiny little kid, I knew that. So, yeah. there was a point in my life that I like wanted my parents to split, but I'm like, there's no point. It's just creating even more friction. And hey, if they're both happy with how they are, then that's them. I'm gonna move to the other side of the country and make my own life. So I did. I've always wanted this. Literally always. Wanted to just move away, as far away as possible from my family. I love my family. Don't get me wrong. I love everything my mom and my dad have done for me. And my mom has done a lot of great things. But there's the complete opposite of that, you know? And it hurts a lot. And I've had to deal with it. I've had to, like, I already went through it, you know? And, like, right now I'm in an era of forgiveness. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to tell my story. That doesn't mean it still doesn't hurt me deep inside. That doesn't mean it still doesn't trigger so many fucking wounds within myself. Why I'm constantly so hard on myself. Why, like, I don't believe that I'll ever find love or be with someone I love, you know? I did not think this was going to be emotional. Okay. Not what I thought today was going to go like, but here we are. But yeah, you know, like, I think my story is worth sharing. But yeah, I don't want to get too heavy on this episode, so we're gonna go back to a lighter mode. The trip. But yeah, besides Miss Karen carrying it up, yeah, I know it was an amazing trip. I'm so glad I went. I even got a little bit tan. Actually, I got red because the glaciers, we went to like see the glaciers. It was so bright and so sunny. Obviously, it's like just think of like a huge, like, you know, those like little tinfoil things. They're like little boards that women use to like tan their neck and their face. Yeah, think of that, but like a whole mountain. I wish I wore a bikini. Like, ooh, I would have had an amazing tan because I woke up with a tan. Face was red the night before. I think that's the perk about being so pale but Brazilian. It's like, yes, you will get red, bitch. You will. But you'll also tan very beautifully. But yeah. Oh, it was just a trip of a lifetime. Absolutely. It was kind of like, I don't know, kind of life-changing in a way. Because for so long, I've just been like, I guess, like, hopeless. I don't love the word hope, if I'm gonna be really honest. Like, I think it's tacky. I think it, like, there's a lack energy to it. It's like you don't have hope. You want hope. And it's like, I don't know. When you hope for things, when you wish for things, it's different. Like, you really want it. But when you hope, there's, like, a lack to it. You know, I don't know, just in my perspective. But oh, my roommate's getting dropped off. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I could stop this episode here and now because, yeah, that was it, basically. I had the best time ever on this trip, and yeah. I just wanted to tell you guys. So now that she's home, I have to like, stop because I hate filming when other people are around. Anyways, okay. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for listening. Maybe I'll tell you a little bit more on another episode because it had to get cut short a bit. But yeah, I love you guys. Take your kiss where you want to. Oh shit, I always forget. Like, that's what I say on YouTube. Like, not to you guys. But I guess take your kiss where you want to. Mwah. Mwah, and mwah. Bye bye. Ciao, ciao. Ugh. All right. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. She's about to come in. I love you. Mwah, and mwah. Bye. Baby, you get me out there by gentle and wind and rain. You're some kind of